Hey, if you have ADHD, you probably know the pile, the doom pile. You know, that thing that's like permanent art fixture, but in your living room or sunroom or wherever it is. I swear I'm going to get to that later pile that never really happens. Yes, if you do, then this is for you. I am doing a 30-day decluttering challenge where you guys are going to go with me day by day as it happens. Maybe it's just a chair. Maybe it's just one area. Maybe it's the whole freaking room. This room gets so messy and I am tired of it. And that is why I am doing this challenge with you to get it done. I am so excited. I am so tired of coming into this room and getting so much anxiety and just causes more chaos, causes me to have so much overwhelm, and I have been unable to keep it clean. And I feel like I'm cleaning it nonstop every day, all the time, and it still happens. So today I say no more, and I'm getting rid of the stuff using the poop method, which is if it had poop on it, it's out of here. And I'm mixing that with the Swedish Death Clean, where I have to get rid of like one thing each day, whatever. I am not doing the one thing one day, two things next day. No, thank you. I'm trying to pack in as much as I can get out, at least 20 to 30 plus items everywhere, as much as I can. So poop method plus Swedish death cleaning on hyper mode, like us ADHDers, to tackle this room and declutter the whole thing to get this stuff done. Today is day one, and we are doing the sunroom, which this could be a family room or another room of yours. Living room will be next week. So let's get into it and start going. I have my timers. I have some donation boxes. I have a trash bag. I'm going. And we're going to start doing this. I'm only going to have it sped up just a little bit, but you're going to see this room. And you do see this room will be transformed by the end of this video. Before I can even think about starting, I have to figure out what I'm up against. It's not just about being messy. For ADHD folks, the clutter is a symptom of our brains doing parkour when we need them to just walk in a straight line. Executive functions, things like planning, deciding what to do first, and the simplest of acts like starting, can feel impossible. Then there's that emotional side of things, which can turn tidying up into a minefield of guilt and shame. I know this, I've been there. We feel guilty about the money we spent on that hobby we were obsessed with for exactly like 2 weeks, and then we feel ashamed that our homes don't look like those, beige minimalist places on Instagram. Hello, not cool. We feel this weird grief, like letting go of our stuff, tied to a version of ourselves that we were so sure we were going to be. And of course, there's the classic ADHD feature of out of sight, out of mind. We have to leave things out where we can actually see them, because if we put them in the drawer, they cease to exist. This happens to me so many times. It is not laziness, it's just how our weird brains are wired. And so for this 30-day challenge, I know I can't listen to the normal organizing people. I don't know about you, but pulling every single thing that you own out at once, for me, that is a recipe waiting for disaster. Like, everything will be sitting on the floor and not picked up. And my number one rule is to be nice to myself. So this is a punishment, not an attempt to help myself clean. This is why I am doing the Swedish death cleaning mixed with the poop method, but on ADHD terms. I'm using my hyper focus to get things done. it's literally just an attempt to make my life less terrible. My second rule is to tackle one zone at a time. Today, it's the sunroom. As you can see, I'm not going through every drawer and everything on my island. I'm mainly getting it focused on picking up and getting my kids' curriculum organized and easy access where we don't forget what we're doing for the homeschooling. This is new for us this year, just due to like curriculums at school and my kids not being challenged enough without having to go to multiple schools throughout the day. And I do mean like me picking them up, taking them to a different school, and then back to the other one, so that they're actually getting the right level of education that they need. That's a whole another side story on that. But anyways, tackling this room first is a choice. Like I said, this is where stuff is going to be very chaotic right now with the homeschooling. I know that decluttering is really just a therapy session pretty much with like your stuff, right? And this room has so much baggage. Like I said, I'm looking at homeschooling supplies, office gadget, and that I was sure make me more productive and craft projects, and it really got finished. You know, each one is like a little monument to an unfinished project or a brilliant dopamine-fueled idea that just didn't really happen and it kind of fizzled out. So that being said, it's just another big emotional roller coaster, pretty much. It's like the fear of regret. Is my brain just starting to scream? But what if you need it someday? I don't know if you guys do that. Mine does that all the time. It's like, don't get rid of it, don't get rid of it. You might use it. But the fact is, that's where the poop method comes in on making those decisions. That's why I like to do that, is like, if there was poop on this object, like, is it that important that I would wash it off and clean it to keep it? Or would I just throw it away? And that's kind of how I've been doing. I don't know if you're seeing the end of the hallway over here, or of the entry room into my living room, where I have the boxes of things that I'm just getting rid of. And then I have bags of trash, which is fantastic. It's a real win-win for me. And it's just a feeling. I think a lot of us with ADHDs, way too well, we are magpies, right? Like drawn to the shiny newness of a hobby or a fixation, but then we struggle with the boring long-term follow-through. Getting rid of an item feels like admitting to defeat, and it's not a box of yarn. It's a monument to the person I failed to become. Like, I'm just saying, it's just like one failed self-doubt to myself each time I see it. So I'm getting rid of the majority of it. As you can see, I have boxes and boxes just piling up of things that I'm just like, get out of here. Stop making me feel bad at myself. I'm never going to touch you. Like, don't touch me with a 3-point, why do I keep saying 3-point? 3-foot stick. Back away. You're gone. But yeah, it's just like, I am so tired. Like, if that feeling of guilt or but what if I need it anxiety sounds familiar to you, tell me in the comments. Like, what's the one thing that's the hardest for you to let go of? It honestly helps so much to know we're not the only ones struggling with this stuff. And I want you to follow this wild 30-day ride with me and trying to make our spaces work for us. Hit subscribe. We can figure it out together. And definitely, let me know in those comments, where is your, pain point? Okay. To survive this, I armed myself with some actual practical tools, and these are the 5 strategies I'm banking on to get me through all 30 areas. Strategy 1 is the timer is your best friend. Yes, it is. It is, and keep everybody else out of your house. Well, or in another room. Step 2, everything needs to be visible. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind, and you're never going to find it. It becomes the lost things. Strategy 3 is the container concept. I always throw my stuff in containers. As you are seeing, it is my secret weapon. Strategy 4, body doubling. I'm watching a body doubling video as I'm doing this. Strategy 5, if it's got poop, throw it away and hybrid that with the Swedish Death Queen, as in it's a game. You're trying to get rid of at least 20 or 30 items per little section, bare minimal, not 1 or 2. We're going the full distance, going for the touchdown, got to get the yards in. Make it a game. I need to get this many items out. Period. And then it works. So, and also in tip 5, don't put it down, put it away rule. That is a big one. Find its home. Find its home. Put it where it belongs, or you will never do it in the future. That is my tips. And it will save you so much time in the long run by doing this. Let me know if you have any tips or strategies that you use that work really well. Share it for not just myself, but everybody else in the comments reading. Okay, an hour later. Ta-da! It's so much better. Yes, yes it is. And yes, there are bags up here, but this is stuff that has to be inside. It can't be outside because mice, it's going to attract mice. Other animals could get this. This is more chicken care, gardening gloves and stuff, and then just outside stuff. Dogs harnesses and leashes, more of my plant supports and tomato covers. And our doggy is being a silly butt, chasing after something. But the shoes are good. Shoes are so good. Okay, so is this sunroom going to be a minimalist paradise by the end of the day? Haha, no, absolutely not. And that is not my goal. My home won't be perfect, but the goal is for it to be functional, to be calmer. The biggest goal is to stop fighting my brain and just work with it. Same for you. This whole experiment is about letting go of the shame I have about being messy, or understanding that it's not a moral failing. I'm aiming for controlled chaos because that is my vision, or not my vision, my version of clean. And that it's okay. The goal isn't a perfect home. It's a home that supports you and your family. So, what is it that you are going to do? And after we survive the sunroom today, the plan is to keep going. Tomorrow is day 2, the kitchen. Then day 3 is the living room. Day 4 is my bedroom. Day 5 is the closet. Day 6 is my bathroom, and so on for the next 30 days. It's an ongoing practice of organizing, making choices that are kind to our future self. It's about building systems that make it easy to win. Not to hate ourselves, right? Like, we get enough of that shame around. We don't need to keep going anymore. That's all I'm saying. So what is my conclusion, right? Like, the conclusion here is this 30-day declutter ADHD and tongue-tied. This 30-day declutter challenge is about so much more than just cleaning. It's about self-discovery and finally accepting myself. Messy brain and all. The big plan is simple. Start with one area, use timers to trick my brain into doing things, and create visible systems that work for me. But the most important mission is ditching the shame. You're not lazy, you're not broken, and your worth has absolutely nothing to do with how clean your house is. This is all about creating a space that feels like a safe harbor, not another source of stress. And it's about progress, not perfection. Every single item I get rid of today is one less thing my brain has to deal with tomorrow. And that is a victory worth celebrating. Thanks everybody so much for being here. If you got it to the end, like, this is, I mean, we're not fully done yet. I'm still working on my kids' school carts. Like, that is the art cart. I figured that is freeing up space underneath for my other projects. And as you can see, and I am just like, I'm super excited about all the things. And like I said, this visual key points is so important in order for us to get everything. See, like, now everything, I put labels. I have all of my kids' curriculums set up by order so that way I can reach them. I know that the drawers have extra pencils and other school supplies. These are like the reading materials, and I can still display like my kids' trophies and stuff like that. It's not about being perfect. It's about making your house functional for you and your family without feeling like a failure, right? Like, we're ADHD, we're visual bugs, visual butterflies. We're just all over the place. We like to flutter. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me on day one. If this was helpful, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to follow along. And we're in this together. Like, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2 in the kitchen. But, you know, I actually recorded an outro, and I'm saying this anyway, so we'll have it in here twice just in case this is as far as you made it. See you in a second. Okay. It was not the end of the video. I totally said it was the end of the video, but it's not. Look, I did vacuum for all you that I was like, oh wait, they're probably not realize that I actually vacuumed unless I add the vacuuming into the video. And yes, I had to dump this vacuum 4 times. And no, it's not like I didn't vacuum in a month. I actually vacuum like every other day. I really need to vacuum every day. It's just I have a bunch of pets that shed non-stop, like a Great Pyrenees dog, and then 2 of our cats. I don't know if they're like Persian mix or what they are. They're very long-haired, and they shed all the same time, all the time. The amount of hair that comes off my pets is enough to drive me insane. But as you can see, like, this gets vacuumed all the time, and there's still just heaps and heaps and heaps of hair everywhere. Like, and if you guys have not seen this thing, if you have hair, works better than any type of vacuum I've ever seen in my life. It's like this little metal thing, and it kind of looks like a screw on the end of it, and it gets all the hair like instantaneously. Way better than a vacuum or anything else. It just like pulls it right off. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Oh, and you can see my chickens in the background. And my projector that I have not taken down yet. It's a projector screen because my kids want to watch a movie soon. But anywho, that's it. That's what I got for you. And I hope you got a room done today. So we made it to the end. The room is clean, and who knew it? But it could definitely happen. So if you like this video and you want to stick around for day 2, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can follow me along in this 30-day challenge. All right, everybody. Bye. See you later.
Tulips bow to the Queen's parade. Hearts are lighter as melodies cascade through this world where logic sways.